The sun is rising. This is probably a little different than what we normally do, but we're doing an SMP. I've got to say, this isn't episode 1 necessarily. As you can see, that is a beacon. I have diamond stuff. We've done a little bit. I'll show you around what we have, but all we've really done is set up a place to live and build. So we've created the foundations, and I didn't want to record any of that because it's really like not interesting. And over here is my base. Chests, furnace, crafting. Let's go check out other people's stuff. This is, I guess it's like our arts and, I call it the arts and crafts center. We write books in here. I found this skulk sensor, so I put that down. And there also seems to be a bit of a rivalry on the server, which we'll get to later. But there's an anti-Liam league. This is our good friend Lachlan's house. Half farm, half, I guess, house up above. Quite beautiful, actually. Ahead you can see our beautiful town hall. Made of a lot of cherry, as per I think most builds in this new update. We are playing on 1.20.4. It feels like, I guess, just because it's a new block, everybody wants to build with it, so there is quite a lot of things just being built right about now with pink in it. But this is also Staten's living space, first thing he built when he came on the server. I also built a little shop over here to sell my iron from my iron farm to people who need it. Apparently it's also under investigation for the, I assume, the anti-Liam League stuff. Over here we can see Ethan's house, just right beside the town hall. Quite a nice little tower-esque build. Another thing that he's doing that I might as well just show you, because I'm right beside it, is Ethan's starting this project he calls Big Wheat. He's building, he's turning the entire world into just wheat crops, and I'm not entirely sure what the end goal is, but that's what he's doing. And of course across the river is his rivalry Big Beat, started by Liam. If we cross the bridge to Cringe Hill, apparently, this is where Liam's base is located. A little starter shack. And he has decided to, just like me, build into the side of a large hill. You can see his base. For secret wizard meeting room. Wow. And if we look just behind the town hall here, we can see I've started to build what's going to be the future railway station. So right now we have about 7 people on the server. That number may fluctuate up and down. For now I just have 6 lines created. I mean, Staten lives right there, so it doesn't exactly need a line. But it's just to connect everybody together. It's one of the first things I've kind of been doing. Just like an ongoing little map we've created. As you can see in this dark green is the Big Wheat, Big Beat. That U shape is the mayor's town. And this green guy right up there is actually, in fact, that green guy right there is where we are currently. That green guy is where Liam's base is, down there. And it's going to be developed. My house is somewhere on this island. We'll get to what that giant hole is later. But there's still 2 more people's houses we didn't get to see. Bottom's and Alicia's. I'll take you to right now via the first railway station. My proof of concept. Whoa. As we come up, you can see Bottom's house just over there. Lots of baddies. Oh, that didn't sound good at all. I'm gonna have to go check on that. On the top of this mountain, on this island, remote island, there's only one person who lives up here, and this is Alicia. It's a nice little quaint, snowy, but also pink. Oh no, well this is already bad. Luckily there's no powered rails that got destroyed. And it's beautiful once more. For this episode, I wanted to, first of all, we need a reliable way to get gold because powered rails are not cheap. So I was thinking today I might spend some time making a gold farm. On top of that, we're going to need gunpowder for future elytras, so I thought also I would make a creeper farm. But nobody wants to sit there and watch me make ugly farms all day. That's not interesting, and I don't want to make the farms pretty because that's also, for me, not very interesting. So I'm gonna make one of the farms. I would also like to show you guys what I got going on for my arena idea. So over here I've started, and this looks ugly. I'm probably gonna make this all the same height actually, now that I'm looking at this. Over here I've started just by clearing out a giant hole, which, like, yeah, is, I don't know, it's not anything. But what I want to do is fill this with an environment that'll change season to season, you know, like depending on the fights that happen, and we're going to do a bracket style arena combat fight. We're gonna get everybody on the server, hopefully everybody, to partake in this. Oh! I think I'm leaning towards a volcano in the center kind of vibe, though I'm interested to hear if you guys have any cool ideas for what might be in the middle of this arena in the future. So why don't we hop into a creative world and come up with some ideas of what the volcano might look like in this arena. Came up with a little idea. Ignore this little UI thing. This is just because I'm using World Edit to make this faster. It's just a basic concept, and it's going to look entirely different when we actually build it. I mean, like, this is a stubby, not interesting volcano, but I just wanted to mess with block palettes and get the actual shape of it in a creative world to just see what it would look like. And I kind of like it, though I think maybe one side should be like a jungle and one side should be like a sandy island kind of vibe. And then it might make more sense that way. Yeah, I'll try that. Give me 1 second and I'll show you the finished product. So let's just... So I'm back after just a couple minutes. I just kind of gave the ground this sort of simple texture that of course I would play with a lot more if we were in survival. And then I also realized that maybe there'd be some ruins in here, and these are great because they're very, very small, so you can like hide behind them. I also worked on just a little tree. It's not too complicated, it's not great looking either, but I thought just like a couple of these dotted around, maybe these leaves like against the wall hanging down with lots of vines, that kind of vibe would look very nice. Covering this side to make it feel very lush and full. I thought it was a great idea that there's this volcano that that came out of like basically the middle of this these two warring ancient civilizations, and so part of that means that all of this is going to get destroyed and we're going to replace it with something a little more appropriate. I was thinking like Egyptian sandstone, of course. You get the idea. The narrative I think I'm trying to go for is that the desert people won over the jungle people. I just think it's cool that it's like this one is like more put together than this one is, but I think you can see how this will start to look and how these pieces can be used as kind of cover and ways to protect yourself from your enemy, and maybe if we're lucky it'll come out nice and it'll all feel like one living, breathing world with a volcano right in the center. But that is for a future date. For now, let's get on to making that farm. I am in a jungle. Why did I want to build a creeper farm in the jungle, you may ask? No, not for cats. Just because I thought it would look cool. For now, I'm just going to start building a lot of trapdoors because that is possibly the simplest way to make a creeper farm. Oh no, this is very dark. Okay. Oh god. Ah! We are going to need a bed. Is our spawn point? And now, it's time to get to work. Okay, so after further investigation, it looks like the creepers just blew up because they got too close. So they just kind of stood on the edge here and blew up the snowman. Okay, yes, I am aware that from the time lapse, I am not a very intelligent individual, but that is okay. I think it is working now. I guess let's find out. This is the moment of truth. I'm just praying that that snowman is still alive up there. It's working. It's working. Don't comment on its ugliness or that I use an axe as a weapon. Just accept that we have something that now officially works, and I am happy. Okay, so pretty much just as I pressed pause, like a couple kills later, the creepers blew up again. And I really don't know how to fix this, but it's infuriating, and I'll come back to this build in the future because I don't want to touch it right now. I'm getting frustrated, so I'm just gonna leave it, and I'm gonna do some research on like how creepers work so I can make something that actually works, and we're just gonna call that good for now. I got some gunpowder out of it. That's all that matters to me. Stanton is coming to help me with this little mission that I'm on. I'm currently looking for the end portal, but I went the wrong direction. Oh, I see him, the boy. Whoa, it spawned us in a cave. Let's grab this nether portal and let's move it down there. Okay, where is this? This looks promising. Where is this thing? Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now we just gotta see if we can get 11 Eyes of Ender. Or, yeah, Eyes of Ender. I always confuse Ender Pearls and Eyes of Ender for some reason. Can't find his Ender Pearls. Stain just stole his copper. Okay, well, I guess we're not finding his pearls. Okay. Don't forget to brush your teeth. Hashtag Boris 2024. Yo. There's a secret tunnel back here. There we go. He's gonna be so mad. I can't lie. I gotta keep the pattern though. It'd be rude not to. Take a look at our masterpiece. Wow. Now it has to start going up as well. It just feels only appropriate. Alright, well that's all we really got done for this episode, but we're gonna do more next time, so I guess stick around. Yeah.